what we found inside. Whoa, that wasn't good. Welcome to DMOT Garage. We're back on the 1970 Bug Fakira, and I've come back from the snow, had some good fun up there, and we are back onto this thing now. In the last episode we were just adding parts to it, which we're sort of still doing today. We are going to get this rim painted. This is going to be the spare rim. And I don't know if you guys remember, we had issues with the pearl reacting to the white. So what I've done is I put the white 2K paint on before I went away, so it's had a good week to really go hard. We've given it a little bit of a sand now with some Scotch Brite, and now we're going to hit it with the pearl, the yellow pearl. So we're going to find out what happens. Let's see if we get this same reaction. For those that don't know what reaction we're talking about, we got cracking, and I mean it's hard. Yeah, here we go. You can see it on this one here. You can just see there how it's sort of separated. And I mean, obviously it's going to have a hubcap on it, so it doesn't really matter. But I just want to know why it's doing it. So we tried a couple of different methods, and it's still, after about an hour of it sitting there, it cracked. So it's obviously a compatibility issue between the paints. So anyway, that's been dry. We'll get some pearl on it now and see what happens. So what we do have to do after the pearl is a clear, and then we've got to let that dry, and then we'll come back and spray this outer rim orange, obviously. This one is going to be in the front, so it's going to be on display, sitting obviously right here. So hence why we've got to get it painted. Now the other rim here, this one is for Millie's. And that's going to have the aqua colour painted on the outside of that today too. So let's get cracking on this. All right, well, we'll see what happens. We'll give this about 10 minutes to flush off, and then we'll hit it with the clear. And fingers crossed we don't get any of that cracking. Okay, now to put some clear on. Okay, so far so good. We will see. I'll give it half an hour, and if we don't have any cracking, then we have success. Now obviously we'll have to leave that for a couple of days to mask off the middle and then paint the orange on the outside. Okay, let's move on to Millie's rim now. Alright, so we're just about to get Millie's wheel painted, but also we have Millie's back little section here that we have to touch up, because unfortunately some petrol got spilt on here and it stained it all. So I've got it all prepared, ready to spray up. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, we're doing that. This thing got registration, so we got our plates on it now, so she's driving, but unfortunately, like I said in the last video, the gearbox has got to come out. And then Oven Boy's doing something in here. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing... Oh my God. He's like a mad professor, this man. Now, you can talk. Yeah, I know. So that is Miss Purdy's motor out of the single cab. For the keen viewers that do follow us, you'd probably know that thing had a low oil pressure issue.
At temperature, yeah. Low.
At temperature, it would die in the bum and we'd lose all pressure. So
we're going to check the oil pump, and we're going to check anything for a bleed.
Internally. It wasn't a very good case, I remember, from back in the day. It had a lot of barnacles and corrosion issues inside it.
Need some super goop in there.
We don't know, but anyway, that thing's going to come apart and we'll have a bit of a look and see. Yeah, there's some good clearance going on there.
Interesting.
I don't know. Who knows?
Crack it.
Okay,
split it and we'll find out if this is live.
Oh, you need the gun, do you?
No, done.
Air?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
good.
okay, all right.
Leave it later. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to come out here. I've got to extend this lead for painting. Let's come over here. Well, let's just get this thing painted quickly. We're only going to do a very small coating on it. Okay, let's go at this. We want to lower the paint right down. Let that flash. Back to the rim. You see we've done that already. Now we want to do the other side. So we're going to flip this over. Okay, now that's done. Just going to have a look over here quickly, and that is looking good, no problems. Okay, we will take all this stuff off and get this thing back in there before it rains. Let's go. Okay, so we've got some progress here, and we've potentially found the smoking gun while we're losing, while we lost the oil pressure
at higher temperature. Okay, so there you go.
If you look down inside there, I don't know if you guys can see in there or not, but that seating surface
I don't know if you can.
has been munted by the fact that this has been drilled.
It's been drilled, tapped. Someone's taken the plugs out, gone too far, and they've munted the seat that the valve.
Oh, hang on a minute.
What's that?
Go in again. Yeah. That is higher up than that seat.
Well, someone's chipped that seat out.
That seat is lower down than this. So, interesting.
Oh no, I reckon we take the plug out.
Take the plug. We have to take the plug out.
Discovery.
Anyway, that's what we're reckoning the problem is.
Yeah, well, what they've done is drilled through and got it on the top.
They could have hit it.
Even this one may have done it.
Yeah, correct.
Either. And I know that anodised blue. I've seen that bloke who's done that before. I don't know.
No, that's way too. You're not going to be getting into here.
When the drill went too far, maybe. You never know. I'm going to have a look. I will tell you.
Yeah, Oven Boy knows best.
Sometimes.
We'll see.
Very rarely.
So
that's the one we did want to take out because it felt like it was really stiff. So
I heat it up.
No, I'll get you to play that one. You can't blame me then.
Yeah, okay.
I can try it. I can get a rattle gun on it. That'll break. It's only alloy.
A few moments later.
Righto, guys. Next day, we've got a bit more progress done. This is painted. We'll go and take these to the tyre place, get some tyres on. They're the spare wheels for anyone that wants to know. We've also done a little bit more painting here. And door handles, put those on. We're working on brakes today. We've got the bench bleeding set up over here, as you can see. This is the new master cylinder.
Why are we bench bleeding it then?
Yes, Oven Boy's inside here playing motors. We're bench bleeding it because we had a hell of a time with Millie's to get the air out of it. And it took how many attempts? Like 30?
You end up with a compressor on top of the reservoir to force the juice
in.
in.
Yeah. So he's playing 1776. Is that what that is? No.
1750. This is a Stroker stock bore.
Okay, that's just another motor because, you know, we have a lot of motors these around here. Is that mine?
That's your bearing.
That is my bearing. So, yeah, actually, this is a good update. They did get a little bit damaged from the heat. Not a great deal, but we're still changing them out. And we found corruption in the...
Did you make an episode on that?
I haven't, but we will talk about it. So basically the relief valve, which is here, for the people playing at home, what we found inside... Whoa, that wasn't good.
No, No, it's not supposed to look like that.
No. Luck it landed on the thingo, by the way. There was some corruption
I
against
was just opening it up so you could look in the hole.
Yeah, down inside there. Hello. You can see people in there.
It's just got a seating surface, yeah.
Actually, yeah, that is a good point. So this is where the problem was.
Not in this one, but on your one. Can you see in there?
I'll tell you what, mister. You need to clean that one too, because I can see corrosion around the rim of that
Yeah.
as well.
Good surprise.
Not a lot, but...
That's bugger all compared to
yeah,
yours.
no, well, mine was bad. So I think that's why we were getting the low oil
sliding or
pressure.
something.
Yeah, see, it looks a little bit funny around the edge.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's pick this up, make sure we haven't done any damage to it. I don't think so. It did bounce nicely. Now, they do bounce, this German
You
metal.
might want to wash your hands. There's a bit of acid on those stuff.
I got acid on my hand, help me.
I used to have a nail on that for such purposes. I'll show you do that.
Bit of a rag. Anyway, so this is what we're going to do over here. We're going to put some brake fluid. We're just going to make a circuit that loops around basically. So these have got a loop inside in there, and then we're going to use the plunger. And we're going to go push, 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 and we're going to get it circulating around until we get the air out of it. Now, a lot of people say you don't need to do it, but I disagree. I think it's a lot easier doing this than trying to do it in the car, and it just does your head in. All right, let's set it up. Righto, this is the janky setup we're going to use. I'll get some brake fluid put into that, and then we can start pumping the piston just by hand. So let's fill her up and get this thing bled. Pop the tubes in. One for that side and one for that side. And now, we should be able to just do this. Alright, that's it, done. You can see solid fluid in both. So, it's just really just to get the piston full. I mean, obviously you are still going to get some air coming out of this thing, but at least the majority of it's gone through the system, so we are good to go. Now we need to drain it out and get this mounted into the beetle. Righto, from the bench over, we've got the master cylinder mounted. We're just going to put these brake lines in now. That one's got to get put into its little spot there, like that. Get that wound in. We've got these tubes here to put in, the top reservoir, the other brake line. We've also gone and put a brand new steering dampener in as well. Keep going from there. Let's get these other parts mounted. Righto, a few more parts in. We've got all the brake system plumbed, all the lines plumbed in. We've also put the ducting into position. This side here, we've got to wait until we put the glove box in, and unfortunately the glove box is damaged, and we're going to try to do a bit of a repair to this. So it is like a MDF kind of cardboardy material. So what I've done is I've got some MDF sheeting and I've just chopped it really thin, and you can see here we've got our hole right here where the rats have been at it. We're going to try to using some PVA glue, just try and glue this on, and then we can sort of try to fill a bit of this in just to make it look a little bit neater. It's a bit of a bummer that it's damaged, but that's what we've got to do. So yeah, we'll get a bit of PVA glue on this, and then we can let it set for, that's just a bit of tape on the inside to stop it leaking through. So let's get it done. Okay, so what we're going to do is get a little bit of aqua here. We're going to goop it over our repaired area. There we go, a nice big chunk of it. We just want to put a little bit on here. I'm not going too crazy. I'm trying to get this thing to sit right. Probably want it to be about there. Okay, so let me just wash my hands quickly. Well, you know the reasoning behind the plastic. So things don't stick, right? Making sure we've got some good tension on it. Okay. Now, I think the rest of this is okay. We can probably just put a bit of glue on that. Just to kind of hold the fibres together so we don't lose it all again. All right, just to keep the fibres down. We'll let this dry and bring you guys back in. Home, we have the fuel tank in. We're just getting some nuts and bolts to get this bolted in. If anyone has ever tried to get one of those onto there, what a job. Just use a little bit of heat on the rubber and it'll make your life a lot easier. Oven Boy's trying to find nuts and bolts, but he's having a bad time.
Nuts and bolts and mine too.
Motor update on the Miss Purdy. It's in here. It's going to get built in the next millennium. I don't know. We're hoping that we've found the problem with it, with that relief valve, but we'll see when we get this thing back together. So that's going to be next. We're going to get this assembled, back in the single cab, and then we can give it a test because squid season is coming. It's coming.
You shouldn't even be here now. It should be
That's right.
There you go.
Right, he's got some washers for me because we need to just quickly nip up this thing here and
Time to go.
and then it's time to go home. That's right.
No.
Interesting that the one has a different cap, had an Allen key on it. Yeah.
Okay, by that time.
Are they going to fit over that?
All four of them.
They are.
Except for the one I dropped.
Except you just butter hooked yourself.
Thank
you.
You got enough of it.
Okay, that's enough. Right, one of the next things we've got to do is the running boards. Now, these are the original pair. They're pretty rusty. I've just gone over them with a flap disc just to take the majority of the surface rust off them, but they do have some holes. Got one there, a big patch just here. I think there might be one more there, and another little big hole just here. So we'll get those fixed up. We've got some new rubber mats coming from Germany, from VWIP. They're the old ones. You can see how bad these were. Yeah, pretty nasty. So they will be coming soon. Yeah, so what we're going to do, we'll weld up these holes now, and then we can rust treat them. We'll probably coat them in KBS. Here's a repair. So you can see here, I've just put an extra little piece of PVA over it, but it's nice and solid too, so it worked quite well. I mean, colour-wise, it all kind of matches, so I might just paint the whole thing with some more PVA just to seal it all up, but it'll do. It's the original one, so we can even spray that with probably like a creamy tan colour, just to make it a bit more uniformed in the thing. All right, let's get some welding done. Okay, so we've got the welding finished. Now we are just opening up the channel here so that we can accept the new rubber mat that's going to get pressed into this piece. It's an absolute torture job, and the best way I found to do it is just with a screwdriver and a hammer, and just kind of come in on an angle and pry it back, and that's about it. Let's get into it. You can see you can start pulling it out just by doing that. All right, done deal. Next thing is we'll put some rust treatment on these suckers, KBS them, and then wait for the mats. And I reckon that is going to do it for this episode, guys, because look at it. It's not nice. I'm going to go inside and have some sourdough, because I know Oven Boy's got it upstairs somewhere. All right, we'll see you in another episode, guys. Phew.